I thought it was, dude, I didn't even realize that. It's in June? Wait, no way.
January 11th, 2001. Famed Brazilian actress, model, and singer Xuxa lands her prop spaceship on the stage of a Brazilian TV set and begins her show the way she always does. The program, titled Xuxa Park, was a hit for the Ready Global Network, targeting a demographic of young children with its over-the-top dance numbers, fun games, and immersive futuristic sets. Premiered back in the summer of '94,
Bobby,
Xuxa Park
insane.
had shown little signs of slowing down by the turn of the century, and seemed poised for a long, impressive run, barring any unforeseen disaster. On this particular day, 300 children were in attendance to watch or participate in the show's activities. Xuxa's infectious energy led the way from segment to segment as they played games, showed cartoons.
Yeah, why don't they ever have shows like this anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, they never have shows like this.
And of course, sang their songs. And by the end of the episode, the crew had all gathered on stage to perform one last musical number, to end things off with a bang. And evidently, that's exactly what would happen.
Wait, huh?
This frame was taken just over 1 minute later, revealing all that remained of the set, as within that impossibly short window of time, the once bright and inviting
Oh my goodness, bro. Why do they not have shows like this anymore?
scenery was turned to a pitch black, unrecognizable hellscape, barely comprehensible to the
Exploded, dude, I have no idea.
camera. It was also just mere moments away from being swallowed by the flames, but not before it would capture the carnage firsthand.
Wait, who's still singing? Oh, they were lip syncing.
She's fully clothed, simmer down, hornball.
My bad, my bad. My bad, bro, my bad. Your house soon? Don't even say that, bro. That's not even funny. What the hell? That's not even right, bro. That's like the worst thing ever. Like, you lose, literally, you're losing everything. You know what I mean? Not that tragic, but here's the thing, boys. We don't know if they can get out or not. You know what I'm saying? So you're most flirted by that. You lose everything. You can lose your lot. Yeah, I don't know. Like your car, well, my car will probably be fine. I could probably go outside and like dip. You know what I mean? I'd probably like, car will be fine, bro. It's not in a garage or anything. So wait, what? That's actually not good. What if you guys actually get federal on me? If you guys get federal on me, it's over.
In the blink of an eye, the spaceship which Xuxa had rode in on and was moments away from re-entering
I'm done. I'm cooked. I know. It's over.
to leave the set would catch fire, all while the dancers continued their performance, unaware of the emerging danger behind them. A member of the staff quickly enters the frame in an attempt to extinguish the flames, but it was already too late, as just a few seconds after the spark, the entire ship was engulfed by the blaze.
Yo, I thought that was a person. Holy shit.
Worst of all, directly next to the fiery ship, and just barely out of view of the camera, was the show's signature Ferris wheel, which kids would ride during the program, including during this very moment. As the fire raged, one boy was trapped in his seat, helpless to the danger unfolding around him. And noticing this, a group of brave people on scene began desperately trying to free him, which can just barely be seen on the left-hand side of the screen. Thankfully, their attempts proved successful, as he was eventually freed from a seat and carried to safety. The fire was later determined to have started by an electrical short circuit, and the set would soon be completely turned to ash and rubble. But as for the nearly 300 children and numerous staff...
Oh my goodness, bro. That's the thing. They gotta do things like this so the parents will watch too. You know what I'm saying? Give something that the dad wants to watch.
Despite multiple injuries, everyone had somehow managed to escape the building with their lives, with the only reported fatality being the show itself, as this would be the last episode ever filmed, with Xuxa Park being swiftly cancelled. Thankfully, this moment saw all parties involved survive the ordeal, a rarity in the world of disturbing television moments. Though it does highlight just how quickly things can go downhill,
real, Bobby, especially
when
Nickelodeon.
cameras are rolling, and when these dark moments ultimately happen, all we can really do.
John, if I better note, that's good.
Something happened water right now. Your 3-year-old daughter is what?
De aquel suicidio que mencionamos al principio.
If there's one lesson you can learn from my channel, it's that the internet can be a dark and unforgiving place.
Did you
And
just say the
unfortunately,
N-word? No. What?
become all too easy for data brokers to find
Oh
our
my
personal
goodness. Aura ad, guys. No way people are getting Aura in their ads. There's no shot. There's no shot.
online.
Joandra Núñez, la muchachita, era hija de Emilio Núñez.
There are very few manners of death that strike fear among us as much as the horrifying prospect
Among
of
Us.
being buried alive.
$350,000 wager. Can you shut the hell up? Like, wager in what, bro? Wager in what?
The dark, claustrophobic nature of it, slowly losing oxygen with not a thing in the world you can do to stop
Fuck,
it.
reminds me of Kill Bill.
It just strikes a chilling chord with so many. However, with this fear arose a unique opportunity for those looking to make a spectacle. Rather than running from this mortal fear, a select few magicians and daredevils have tried their hand
shit,
at the challenge
no,
of being
bro.
buried alive.
No.
By not just surviving,
This is dirty bad.
but escaping. The trick was popularized by arguably the greatest magician of all time,
Houdini.
Harry Houdini, who tried
Yes,
his hand at the
sir.
stunt on a few separate occasions. The
Way
first
to
of
go.
which would see him narrowly escape a casket buried under 6 feet of dirt by breaking through the surface with his fist, only to fall unconscious before he could complete the trick, with
Oh,
the stunt
shit.
almost ending in his death. From there,
Holy
he would be
shit.
buried again on 2 separate occasions, surviving
Jesus.
both for well over an hour, but never being able to fully pull himself out, and in turn pull off the seemingly impossible. Houdini did have plans to give it one more try in
Whoa.
1927, when he believed the stunt would finally be completed, but sadly he would pass away before getting the opportunity. Because of this, the trick is acted as somewhat of a magnum opus for any magician able to pull off the feat, a feat that even the great Houdini himself couldn't accomplish. And so, on the 66th anniversary of his death, American escape artist Bill Shirk would honor
Oh,
the late
no.
magician by attempting to do just that. For the
Raps.
stunt, Shirk would add extra elements of flair, upping the danger by being handcuffed
Oh,
and
dude,
having
what an
cement
idiot.
poured over top of the casket
What
as
an
opposed
idiot.
to just dirt. And he planned on doing it all with a TV crew on hand. However,
He's
from the
bad,
get-go,
yeah,
things
1,000,000%.
seemed to be off with the performance, as Shirk expressed concern over the grave being dug too wide and too long, thus changing the dynamics of his escape.
Open like this. I got a bad feeling about this thing.
At one point,
So this guy's handcuffed, straight jacketed, and poured cement over it, lets it dry for a week, and has it extra wide, extra deep. Like, you're fucked. Like, there's no way you're winning this. Like, you're not gonna be able to go down and dig around, dude. You're handcuffed.
first layer of dirt was being applied, Shirk would use his walkie-talkie to tell his team to call off the whole ordeal and to pull him up from the ground, seemingly in a moment of clarity. But everything was already in motion. This was his big moment with everyone watching. He couldn't afford to fail. Besides, he had been
Sure,
buried
he did it for
alive
the clout.
before, setting a record back in 1977 by spending a total of 79 hours beneath the surface of the earth. He was no stranger to this, and not wanting to let his fans down, Bill Shirk would change his mind and continue the stunt by giving his team the green light to begin pouring the cement.
I look at all those videos.
And as that concrete
Did it for
began
3
to
views?
settle and harden over
Yeah.
top of the casket, things take a very grim turn.
This is so fucking dumb.
Continue the stunt by giving his team the green light to begin pouring the cement. And as that concrete began to settle and harden over top of the casket, things take a
What
very
an
grim
idiot.
turn.
Decides to go ahead.
I think we gotta go.
Tons of concrete are poured. Suddenly, the concrete sinks. The coffin has been crushed.
Oh my goodness. Yo, no shot.
Almost immediately, the level of liquid concrete dips dramatically, and large bubbles appear on the surface accompanied by a massive splashing noise. Signs that point to only one real possibility, that the weight of the concrete and dirt had caused the coffin to cave in, with those very same materials instantly filling in any available space inside the coffin, and in turn, suffocating Shirk. The rescue effort was underway almost instantly, but still, it felt like it was all moving in slow motion. And most assumed right away that if the weight of the concrete alone had not killed him, then the lack of oxygen certainly would.
A
Yo.
backhoe digs. and digs. And crucial moments pass. Shirk cannot be found.
Nah, the motherfucker's dead.
However, this thankfully wouldn't be the case. Incredibly, Shirk managed to claw his way to the surface, where his team was able to pull him to safety and rush him into an awaiting ambulance. And though his condition appeared severe, he was alive and had somehow cheated death.
Thank God he spared my life on this one, and it'll be a while before I'll do one.
Yo, how the fuck did he live that? So it crushed the entire coffin, right? And he didn't suffocate after like hours of them trying to get him out. Like, there's no, this guy's him. Like, good thing, dude, if he was not a magician, he would have been fucked, bro. Like, or unless he was like an Olympic swimmer that can hold his breath for like a fuck ton of time. Like, dude there was no shot.
Despite claiming to be done with his stunt for a while, Shirk would be back to attempting his death-defying stunts soon
Shirk
after,
did it. That's
with
the
some
name.
ending in similar results.
After Shirk climbs in the casket, the snake goes in first, but there's a problem, and Shirk has to get help.
Yo, the python instantly gets around his neck.
Although Bill Shirk was able to escape this trick with his life, not everyone has been so lucky.
Oh, shit.
2 years prior to Shirk's run-in with death, another performer known as the Amazing Joe had attempted the same stunt at an amusement park, also going the route of having dirt and wet cement poured over his plastic and glass coffin. This was Joe's attempt at becoming a master escape artist, and forever etching himself into the history
Dude, that
books
snake
of,
must have been mad hungry, though.
with some ending in similar results.
After Shirk climbs in the casket, the snake goes in first, but there's a problem, and Shirk has to get help.
That thing was mad hungry. It instantly went up for the kill, bro.
If it could
Instantly.
withstand such a great amount of weight. And also, he never tested the weight of the cement itself.
Oh, shit, let me see.
As years prior, he had escaped from a wooden coffin covered in 6 feet of dirt.
Okay.
But this attempt was clearly much more extreme, and with it should have come an immense amount of planning, not only by Joe himself, but the team around him. However, according to reports, the coffin used was never actually tested to see if it could withstand such a great amount of weight.
See, I just don't get it,
And
bro.
also,
You're putting your whole life on the line for what?
he never tested the weight of the cement itself and the speed in which it would harden. Joe was quite literally going into this blind, and his confidence was apparent, as the cherry on top of this poor planning was the fact that no rescue procedure was in place should the stunt go horribly wrong. And unsurprisingly, well, that's exactly what would happen.
It was a cold night anyway, and when it sunk, I just knew trouble. We're in trouble. It's not fun anymore.
Much like the footage from Bill Shirk's attempted escape, the level of cement and dirt suddenly dips, only this time in a much more dramatic fashion, with the cave-in being so brutal that I'm not sure I'll even be allowed to show it on YouTube.
Do it.
According to many onlookers there, the coffin being destroyed by that immense weight caused a massive crashing noise, followed by immense panic from those trying to rescue Joe. But without a proper plan, the situation quickly grew helpless.
Oh shit, he actually died?
That dirt, surrounded by cheering fans, his parents, and a TV camera, the Amazing Joe would lose his life, ironically within a coffin buried 6 feet under.
Damn. Alright, some people sent me videos. These videos suck, man. Cause like, how... I feel like, shit, what is this?
No! Terrell!
Yo, what the hell? Yo, what the hell?